Chapter 785. The expression on everyone's faces changed as soon as they heard Lady Richard's words. The first person who had a change of expression was none other than Elaine. She instantly understood the old lady's intentions. She was really incredible. She was really a sly fox. She was simply pretending to give them the set of furniture because she wanted to move into their villa. She was finally able to get rid of the old lady and the Richard family. She was finally able to live an even better life compared to the Richard family, and she was finally able to crush the Richard family under her feet. As a result, the old lady was simply trying to suck up to them just so she could move into their huge and luxurious villa, wasn't she? Why didn't she just take a piss and look at her own reflection instead? Did she really deserve to stay here in the villa with them? Trump was not a fool either. In fact, he had been seriously moved with the old lady's generosity at first. However, in the very next second, he instantly understood the old lady's intentions. He knew that if he allowed the old lady to move into their new villa, then he would simply be inviting a wolf into their house. If she really moved in with them, then the whole family would be in turbulence and there would not be a single moment of peace in their family. Alex was also a little worried at this time. If that old woman really moved into the villa with them, then his whole family would definitely be turned upside down. At this time, Alex's family was not the only ones in shock. Even Harold and Olivia, who were standing beside her, were shocked at this time. In fact, they were not only shocked, but they were also very angry. The old lady's intentions were just too obvious. She was trying to curry favor to get into Trump and his family's good books so she could move in and live in the villa with them. If that really happened, then what should their family of three do then? Their mother had already run away with more than $25 million. Their father was penniless now, and both the siblings did not have any savings of their own at all. The only thing that they could rely on was the antiques that were hidden in the old lady's hands. If she really moved in with Trump and his family, then wouldn't they be finished? Wouldn't their lives be completely over then? As soon as the bank took possession of the Richard family villa, their entire family would really have to sleep out on the streets. Just as the atmosphere in the living room was very awkward and tense, Elaine took the lead to speak up. She looked at Lady Richard with contempt before she said coldly, "Oh, you really have wishful thinking. You were the one who kicked us out of the Richard family villa in the first place, and you're actually trying to move in with us now? You're actually trying to move into our huge and luxurious villa in exchange for a set of broken furniture? Do you know how much our villa costs? $130 million. If we take the renovation and interior design expenses into consideration, our villa is worth at least $150 million. A single bedroom would be worth at least tens of millions of dollars. How much is the set of furniture that you're giving us?" Lady Richard's only intention was to be given an opportunity to move into this villa. Therefore, even though Elaine was ridiculing her, she simply displayed an innocent expression on her face as she said, "My dear daughter-in-law, I'm giving you this set of furniture as a housewarming gift. It's just a small token of my sincerity. So how can you measure it in terms of money?" Elaine replied immediately, "Why wouldn't we measure it in money's worth? It is only worth $1.2 million. We would rather pay for the furniture than allow you to move into our villa. If you move into our villa, we will never be able to enjoy a moment of peace." Trump had also come to a sudden realization then. If Lady Richard moved into the villa with them, then his life would definitely be no different from living in hell. Therefore, Trump hurriedly spoke up as he said, "Mom, why don't you send me your bank account number? I will just transfer the money over to you right now." When Lady Richard saw that Trump could not be fooled, the expression on her face changed and she asked in a cold voice, "What? Are you trying to draw a clear line with your own mother now?" Trump quickly replied, "Mom, you've always been the one to try to draw a clear line between us, not me. No matter what happens, you will always be my mother. Have you ever regarded me as your own mother?" Lady Richard asked angrily. "You don't even want to give me a room in your huge and luxurious villa. You would rather see me starving or freezing to death out on the streets instead of supporting and looking after me. Do you even have a conscience? Before Trump could even reply, Elaine blurted out, "Don't try to use that against us and manipulate us to your liking. If you're here to sell your sofa set, then just sell your sofa set. Why are you trying to move into our villa now? You were the one who wanted to break off all ties and relationships with us. You were the one who drove us out of the Richard family villa. You might be regretting your actions now, but we don't regret it at all. In fact, our family is even happier after leaving the Richard family villa. Even if you want to restore and rekindle your relationship with us, we won't agree to it."